Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to say this wrong, the Polesine or the Polesine. The Polesine, I think, is probably more correct. This is a map by Mirko Mod. It is 673.89 megabytes to download for all platforms, which that is a massive download, but there's a lot of good detail on here. So it's worth it if you're looking for that. It says in the description, this is a flat region in North Italy characterized by small, medium-sized fields. Could be very complicated to drive big tractors between small country roads, rivers, and old buildings. There are more than 195 fields, 11 vineyard fields already planted, 1 megawatt BGA, four farms, one for horse training, many different selling points, and crops calendar is changed. So there we go. That's the description. Very straightforward to point. I'm going to drive around parts of this map, and then parts of it we'll see probably on a flyover is probably my plan here. So let's hop in the map. As you can see, there is a lot going on. You can see the grapes are scattered about there. I don't think there's any olives on the map, but there definitely is grapes you can see throughout there, which is pretty cool. I like that. Obviously, you can do olives if you'd like to. Starting out in new farmer mode, we own this kind of chunk of peripheral land, which is 1.6 million if you wanted to sell it. And then we own field 18 right there. We do have, it looks like, a bunch of equipment down here, and not a lot of it up at over kind of where our farm area is. We don't really own a farm area really per se, so we really would have to kind of build or do whatever we need to do. You can't buy some of this land. I'm clicking all this area here. You can't buy it, but you can buy obviously all the fields. They do come in clusters of fields, and those are some interesting combos of fields up there. Oh, it's because they're vineyards. That's interesting. Yeah, so the vineyards come in nice little clusters as well. But yeah, and then there's several farms around the map. I think they're all already showing up on here. Yep, this is going to be one up over here. Horse barn, that's probably gonna be another one right there. Yep, 1, 2, 3 there. And then they said 4. 4's up there. There we go. Okay, so they're already showing up. I think everything that's on here is already on here. What I mean by that, the icons are all on here. So we'll take a look around at everything we possibly can, as much detail as we can. Custom crop calendar again, which was mentioned. So be aware of that if you're playing with seasons on. Now, in terms of custom crops, there are no custom crops or productions or anything like that. Nothing too crazy. We have a few pieces of starting equipment we'll take a look at here in just a second in the garage. We start off with $100,000, no starting loan. We do have all those different animal barns are owned right up the way. So old cow barn, we have the modern cow barn, and then the horse barn. There are contracts in the fields. I'm surprised there's honestly only one with as many fields as there are out and about. But so far, just one there. No production changes that you own starting out, and no collectibles as far as that's concerned. We'll turn that off, and then we're also going to turn here that off right there, just to make it a little easier as I'm going around. And I'm going to fast forward time just to get us up to about noon, so we have the best lighting possible for taking a look around, and then we're going to hop into it. But let's take a look first at our starting equipment. We start off with a Fendt Fabric 511C, great tractor. We also have a Deutz-Fahr 8280 TTV, another good tractor, and a New Holland T7 275, another good tractor. A lot of good tractors. And a harvester, a John Deere T560 with a grain header for it and a header trailer to go with that. We also have a I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I've never been able to say it. Jugendreich, I don't know. EFG 550 forklift, small cultivator, small power harrow. What's interesting is we don't have a seeder. So remember that. No seeder right off the bat, nothing to fertilize or do any of that sort of stuff, nothing leased. So just be aware of that. It might also be worth it to sell maybe a tractor, maybe even 2 tractors, depending on what you want to do. But yeah. So right around our area, we have the bakery and pastry shop production, then fruits and vegetables sell points. So let's go take a look at, we're going the wrong way. Of course, that just checks out right away. I'm already lost. It's fine. So just around the corner here, fruits and veggies sell point, and I think the bakery is just up behind here. And there we are. And there you go. So bakery and pastry shop there. That's going to be your bakery production point. And again, there's tons of detail on this map as well. It just is honestly incredible. Down here, we do have a point of interest. We have ourselves the debris crusher. So that's going to be, oh, it's right in here. This nice little yard here. I like that. Actually looks really nice. I like that. And then we're going to head just down the road here, past where we started, because we have all of our equipment down here. Looks like this is honestly a beautiful map. There's so many maps out there that I just want to do a series on, but I just don't have the time for it. I just need more time. This appears to be our vehicle shop as well here, where all of our equipment's at. Yep, shop trigger there. Ooh, hop me out over there. And then we also have repair trigger right there. And this guy walking around doing what he needs to do to get us to buy equipment or whatever he's got going on. So There we are. Yeah, there's their shop trigger right there. I think from right here, we're gonna go ahead and purchase ourselves a pickup truck, and then I think what we're gonna do is head. It's gonna be difficult to see everything. And this stuff over here we might see in the flyover, or we will see everything at some point. But I think we'll do this flyover. I think we'll head down over here, up over here, take a look at this farm, and then probably out, maybe down over here. And then if we can work our way around the edge, we might have to do some field driving. It's kind of interesting how it's all set up. Maybe we'll actually just head out that way. Some of it, again, we're going to have to see on a flyover. If I drove to everything, this would be a 6-hour map tour probably, or darn close to it. So we're just going to try to see as much as we can, and then we'll see everything that we miss in the flyover, if that makes sense. The idea is just to kind of give you guys a feel for the map as you guys are, as you guys are watching this, so you guys can see if it's a map you actually want to play on. That's just kind of my purpose for map tours. But yeah, all the equipment looks ready to go there. Yeah, field or the road. Oh, geez. Oh, those have, wow, even those have collisions. Be wary of that. I gotta test the sign out now too. Okay, the sign at least has the collision, but I can knock it down. So, I mean, I consider that a win at this point. Yes. So, and what else do we have? We have a fuel station up the road there. So I'm just, you can kind of see it from here. This is probably the closest we'll get to it until the flyover. So there's a fuel station up that way. I just wanted to note that. This honestly on the right-hand side here looks like it should be a sell point of some kind, but it looks like it's just kind of an industry or office building type thing. Straight across goes across the river. You can see kind of where it's raised, where that river's at, and then that goes over to where like the horse farm is and stuff like that. But we are going to head down this way. This is not a massive map by any means. It's just a very unique map, and it has, I mean, the fields aren't super crazy big or anything like that. So yeah, but anyway, as we continue, right-hand side, right where we're at down here, we have ourselves the Riccardi production of clothes and fabrics and the Riccardi production of clothes and fabrics. I'm assuming one of those is going to be your spinnery and one's going to be your clothing factory. Or they could be two production buildings themselves. Nice little pool there. I like that. And I like that there's people walking in the yards too. There is honestly a lot of good detail on this map. Oh, I need to turn back this way. I wanted to turn here. I need to go this way. This is really cool. I really like this map. I know you guys are like, oh, you've said that 16 times now. I know, but it's a really cool map. It just kind of makes me want to, I mean, it makes me want to farm, which is, I mean, obviously the idea of the game anyways, but it looks fantastic. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. There's incredible amounts of detail on here. Here is one of the starting farms. This area here. We have ourselves on this farm, we have a farmhouse right over here, so you can come up here and you have a sleep trigger. There you are. Plenty of sheds and stuff like that. I really like the brick on there. It looks amazing, actually. Looks really nice. Silo right here. And there's plenty of storage and everything like that through here. Nice little objects and such. No collectibles to be found. So no lean-to shelters, stuff like that. Over here we have ourselves a cow barn. So we have the old cow barn style here. Again, plenty of storage through here, actually. This isn't a very big farmyard, but it seems like there's a lot of places to put stuff, which is pretty nice. And then over here you can put your cows in. This thing's gonna hold 20 cows, so you can get a nice little dairy farm setup if you wanted to. But there you go. That is one of the 4 farms right there. Hop back in. Good lord, we're already 8 minutes in. We barely did anything. This is the problem. I get on a map like this, I get distracted. Again, I don't try to seem like I'm rushing the map tours. I don't want that to be the impression at all, but I do try to go quick just because I try to be respectful of your guys' time. And I know there are people out there like Mr. Silly P that does extremely well-detailed map tours, and he would get on this map and be on here, you know, for an hour looking at all the different stuff, or most of it, and get a really good tour for you guys. So if you guys are looking for an extremely detailed tour, that's honestly who I'd recommend. My tours are just to kind of give you a feel for it and see if it's a map you'd be interested in playing on without having to, you know, invest an hour of your time, if that makes sense. Okay, we're up here. We're going to take a left. We're not going to go down there. I think we're just going to keep working our way up. Over here we have the BGA and another farmhouse, which is kind of nifty. So if you wanted to, you could kind of make your base of operations out of the BGA, which again, right now you really don't have a base of operations because you don't have like a farmhouse that you maybe technically own or anything like that. Look at that. There's the detail on this. I mean, you feel like you're in a real place. That's the detail that's on here. My only complaint is honestly that those things on the side of the road have collisions on them. My only complaint, quite honestly. There's a watch of shit. Yes, that is wild. I wish they didn't have that. That's my only complaint, honestly. Only thing I don't like about this map. There's the BGA on the. I hit another one, of course. BGA on the left-hand side there, and there is a farmhouse trigger in there. So we're just gonna kind of take a look at it as we swing by through it. I'm going to make sure not to hit some of these. Thankfully, there's not too many of those posts out and about. That's one benefit. I love how everything just kind of flows together, and it's just the countryside flows together and feels really realistic, honestly. This is probably one of the better detailed maps I've seen in FS22 so far. This is definitely top 10 most detailed maps for sure. Up here, Dairy Point, which makes sense with what we got going on there. I like how it kind of seems a little bit more expanded and a little bit larger. So nice little dairy there if you wanted to sell your milk or make your own and do whatever you wanted to do. So you have all that option available. The edge of the map is just right down there, but we're going to hook a right here. And then once we get up to this next intersection, we're going to, I think, swing a left. I think that's going to be a plan. Yeah, I think we'll head up this way, take a look at a couple things here, head over, take a look at these guys, and then start working our way back across the map. I think that's kind of a good way to go about it, if we can. Honestly, I know some people aren't going to like the fields because they're not going to be super worker-friendly, but I just love it. It looks, oh, I hit a guardrail, of course. No, I hit it on one of those posts, technically speaking. It was the post, not the guardrail. Those posts are going to be the end of me. Regardless of that, beautiful map, guys. Beautiful map. It feels like a real place. I mean, honestly, I know I've said that, but that's what it feels like. I mean, looking at it, yeah, it's great. Right-hand side here, we do have two sell points, actually. We have the Mill Italy, and then the Mill Italy production point. So one's a sell point, and one's a production point, which is kind of nice. Then across the way, we have the supermarket sell point right there. So supermarket's going to be in there. And then we have actually kind of a nice little solar farm, but that is outside the map. That's right on the edge right there. And that is that's honestly a really good map border. I would just keep driving. I would have run right into that. I wouldn't have even known there was an end of the map right there. It just looks really good. Really smooth. We'll head up this way. Hopefully not hit too many more things. I'm sure I'll hit at least one more, but we'll head up this way, curve right through here. A couple little houses and stuff like that. Oh, this right here, I'm assuming they missed. So that, I'm assuming, will be updated in a update. So I'm sure that was an absolute mistake. I mean, honestly, I'm a little shocked that Giants missed that. Completely honest. But on the right-hand side here, regardless of that, we have the restaurant sell point. So the restaurant, while you're eating, if you look over that wall, you get a nice view of a black abyss, which is kind of nice. So a little nifty feature there. I'm just messing. I'm sure. I mean, there's so much that goes into a map, especially like this, that they just made a mistake, I'm sure. We have another farm here. So we have a farmhouse and a farm silo. So let's run up there and take a look. Close this? No, we can't. Okay, that's permanently open. Let's take a look here. Like, the barn here is a little bit, got some issues, so be careful there, it looks like. I kind of like that. Barn fell apart there. A little farm, or a farmhouse trigger there. Beautiful yard here. Scale, which is kind of nice. Nice little scale. Plenty of storage again in a silo right there. More storage. And then, yeah, out to fields and whatnot. So, like that. This is kind of, seems like a mostly just kind of arable farm setup, which is nice. I like that. Okay, from there, we're going to keep going straight up here. We'll take a look at the biofood production point and the grape processing unit. And that one I actually think I'm going to buy because I'm curious what biofood is going to mean. A lot of these have seen pretty self-explanatory, but that one does not. So we'll see what biofood is going to produce. Because we don't have any custom products in here, so I'm curious what that is for productions. And there is a train track that goes through the map, but oh, there's another weird black abyss there. It's so odd. It's so odd. Well, anyhow, I'm sure they'll get that fixed in an update. Train goes through here. Okay, no train silos or anything like that, so you can't use it. I think that would be a cool update if they did, so you could sell stuff on the train. I've really enjoyed selling stuff on the train on Michigan farms, so I think that's part of the reason I've been pretty pro-train recently. But there we go. Got a little kind of forestry area there if you wanted to get some birch trees. Oh, geez, I'm smacking right into that wall. Too distracted. All right, but here we are. Biofood. So I'm going to hop out. Let's go ahead and see what the biofood's all about here. So purchase that 110,000. Like I scared me coming out of there, actually. Okay, so it's cereal factory. Cereal factory. So there you go. That's your cereal factory. Just called the biofood on here. And then down there, right-hand side, we have ourselves grape processing unit. Okay, that makes sense. And we're actually going to go up and around there. So we're going to take a left and then a right. Lots of vineyards on here, which is nice. This is a really, I know I've said that so many times. It's like, yeah, we get it. I would recommend this map 100%. Even with the weird black abysses around. It is fantastic. So this looks like our sawmill on the left-hand side here. I will confirm that. But oh, it has the carpentry point as well in the back there. So carpentry and sawmill there. So all in one, which is really nice, honestly. I like when they put them kind of in the same area. This kind of makes sense and makes it a little bit easier for you. And then here we have, I think, probably the largest farmhouse there. And then we'll just pull over here. Oh, this looks like it's a very wealthy farmer that lives here, clearly. So in here, farm silo there, little scale. Again, the farmhouse is over there. Beautiful hedges, all sorts of decorative things. This building is quite ugly, but very functional. Yes, very functional. Repair shop in here. Repair trigger. First farm so far has a repair trigger. Bunker silo. More storage here. What is this one? Oh, modern shed for pallets. So it's a pallet storage. That's kind of nice. And then to get your pallets out. That's kind of nifty. I like that. Over here we have... Well, shoot. What is this we have over here? A couple of slurry. Liquid manure heap. Okay. And then we have our cow pen here. Right there. 250 cows. A huge cow pen. And then 2 bunker silos there and another one here. So plenty of bunker silos. And that's that for that. Yeah, that's the farm. So nice. I like that one. That is definitely very fancy farm. I mean, not fancy is maybe not the right term, but a more wealthy farm for sure. They have some money on that farm. They're doing very well with their cows and what have you. All right, we'll head this way. This takes us back down. Is this the gas station I said I would never go to? It definitely is. The gas station I never go to. So then we're back down to here. So I think what we're going to do now, we've taken a look at a lot of it. I think we'll take a look at the peripheral stuff as part of the flyover. So I'm just going to pull off to the side of the road. Hop out, and we're gonna hop into flight mode here. So we'll take a look at the stuff that we haven't seen yet, and then what we'll do from there is we'll go about our business and do everything else. So up here, the top corner, again, this map that's beautiful. It's beautiful across there. But up here, top corner, we have ourselves the MARO cereals or MARO cereals, and then another point for them as well up there. And then across the river over here, I love how this is all kind of worked in. We work our way down here. Right below us down here, we have a horse farm. So that's our horse barn. And then we also have a sleep trigger there. So nice little area, nice track and everything to train your horses on. I like that. Plenty of stuff going on down here. Some nice fields. And then down here just below us, we have the animal dealer sell point. Now, I don't know. We haven't seen the animal dealer itself. I would bet it's down here, though. Yeah, so the trigger's there. I think it's just not on the map. So another thing that could use a little bit of an update there, just to show that trigger, but honestly, not a big deal as long as it works. Over here, last thing we have over here is the sugar mill. So sugar mill down here in the corner, and that honestly looks really good down there like that setup. Oh, look at just the BGA just outside of reach, just outside the map there, but yeah, quite nice. The center of the map, obviously beautiful through here. That's that little industrial area there, or little office building. There's the gas station where we stopped. We started in the town here. So you have your debris crusher there, your bakery, your little fruit sell point there. And then here's your starting farm, which we didn't really look at this. So this thing is not part of your land. You don't own this. But it's kind of interesting. You have a cemetery kind of in the middle of your area. But these 3 fields around it, you do own starting out. So you have those right there. Just all your equipment is stored down at the shop down there. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful going through there. I like that kind of bridge setup. Down through here, plenty of stuff going on. Make sure I want to make sure I don't miss anything. We didn't come down here. So we have the shop, the farmer, and lime station down here. So down here, shop, the farmer, and lime station right in there. So there we go. Here looks nice. These are some nice bigger fields too out here. There's a BG, a little bit more worker friendly. Those ones were. Dairy's right down there. Supermarket. You got another grain sell point there. Highway going across the back, and I think that actually, I want to say that's part of the, yeah, you can get, I'm pretty sure you can get onto this highway. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, actually. I think I might be wrong. I don't think you can get on the highway there. Okay, it's decorative. It's a decorative highway. My final deduction of the situation. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Again, there's a couple of those weird little black abysses there, but other than that, everything's fine. And this looks like, honestly, looks like another, like you have a BGA here. So let's purchase that. If you do buy that, you do have a biogas plant on there, which that is very nifty. So that farm has a biogas. Yes, they are very wealthy on that farm. They have their own biogas plant and everything. That's probably why they're doing so well. But yeah, there you guys go. And that one actually should show up in here now. They take your slurry manure, so you get to get all that stuff going, and you're making some money there. But yeah, so very nice. I like this map quite a bit. But there you guys go. That is the Polesine by Mirko Mod, and yeah, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.